It's still
and let's go.
for football as the Cowboys get set to match up
This
with
is
the
BGB, Blood, Guts, and Beers. One of my leagues. I've been playing in this league for like, I think 5 years now, maybe.
Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll get this
What's
just
that?
up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
Sheesh.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
I'm 3-0 because I played 2 CPUs, and I didn't play them, but actually I got the sim.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Yeah, I love this player lock shit, man. I like it a lot. It actually, we actually can, you know, I don't have to spam the same shit over and over. And
but we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
They gotta take that shit out the game, bro. Sometimes they be making the running backs fall too forward, like, bro.
Still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Man, get it, boy. Let's go, man. Stop playing with me. That's a big punt. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, D. Fuck niggas thought this was.
As we step aside here in this first quarter.
See, when you play online, niggas would have went for this online. So it's way more.
Last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
It's way more crazier and more cheesier online.
A punt of 34 yards that time, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
I might be struggling soon with this. Oh shit, I'm going. Let's go, Christian McCaffrey, baby. Uh-oh. It might be slow for this nigga.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
First play, Patty.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 7-0.
First play, Teddy.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
This defense is nice, man. Even in real life, they nice. They got a lot of young studs. And I added a couple of, I got 291 speed linebackers. You know what I'm saying? You already know about Jackson. I got my boy Chen back there, so it's gonna be crazy for people. It's gonna be crazy.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say this is what
Good
the
run.
problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They'll run with Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A give to Elliott.
Good
He's going to be
defense.
stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football.
Let's go,
But I
dude.
think it's hard for people to understand just
Yeah,
how
I'm on the
difficult it is
P4
to
though.
tackle,
I didn't get the
especially open
P5
field. Very
yet.
few missed
I'll
tackles
probably
on
get it
tape that
later.
saw
I haven't
last
been
game.
really like
This
beasting
team
to
does
get
a
it.
nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
Ooh, good
Man open,
fucking
that's
pass.
complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Here we go. Kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Let's go, D.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns.
That boy
Credit
went
him
to
with
him
a sack
like
as he
fucking
buries him for a
king,
loss
boy.
of 10.
Yeah, dudes are being mad thirsty too in this league. They kept asking
Second and 20.
me to trade, and it was like, no, nigga, I don't want to trade. Like,
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott.
thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to be
Get up, baby.
intercepted.
Oh,
He's
nigga.
picked off just shy of midfield.
Let's
And
go,
that will be
Gary.
set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just
He
take
got
him
me.
out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field
They
goal.
don't even
But
say
you take
that,
a big
though.
sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
To try again after the sack. Walker gets it to his running back, Cannon.
That was ugly as fuck.
Panthers touchdown.
That was ugly as
Trenton
fuck.
Cannon.
He couldn't even turn
His
around to
second
pick that.
touchdown on the season. And the
He got to
Panthers
get
are
blown
off
the
to
fuck
a
out.
13-0 first quarter lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now Pollard. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit
another
early on.
pick.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
You think you gonna get that? That's a safety creek. 47.
Now Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And
I don't know why he threw that.
Complete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
I'm about to chew the clock on this nigga. It's about to get ugly.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
They're waiting for the update.
A better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, he shifts, and he'll take this into the end zone.
Touchdown, you about to quit, bro.
Christian
if he quits,
McCaffrey.
I'm a laugh because I'm posting the stream like this, bro. I was streaming, bro. I stream every single game, bro, just in case.
The extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
That's what sucks, man. Niggas, see, niggas get mad at me. That's why in the beginning when Madden drops, I play a lot of games. So, as soon as the shit drops out, now I only play like once a game a day or 2 games a day. Or if that. So then now I'm already Gucci. So when someone doesn't play, it's going to show.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 22. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. (21-0) our score after 1. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Elliott. Powerful running. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Give them 18 on the play.
Dalton Schultz had 1 catch in 16 games in 2019 before producing 63 catches in 2020. I don't think it's hyperbole to say that he exceeded everyone's expectations, including his own.
First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
Without as much fanfare as you might expect, Amari Cooper's gone over 1,000 yards in 5 of his 6 NFL seasons, and even without Dak Prescott for much of last year, he finished with a career-high 92 catches.
Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun here, Walker. Again, he finds more. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers continue to pull away here this first half. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath, short pass like that? But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The former Cardinal Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. Second and 8. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. From midfield now on 2nd down. Walker, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Walker. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Troy Pride, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down. Play action now. Walker. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. And Gostkowski's kick is good. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
To throw is Walker.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, we gotta get to that blank over there. Oh, baby, come on, let's go.
A first down throw for Walker.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Micah Parsons, the rookie, in on the stop.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
There's Trimble, the tight end.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Here's Walker.
Touchdown! It's complete. Jordan Akins, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead will swell by one more. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Prescott to throw it.
He'll get this to Elliott.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up fourth down.
52 catches last year for Zeke, and he's had as many as 77 in a year. I think he's hoping to get a little more stability in his offensive line and, of course, at the quarterback position. And if that happens, all of his numbers will go up.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, why don't go kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
I'm coming after you. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Now Elliott. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now this throw caught left side, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, a run with Cannon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Cannon going to try the left side, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And they go play action. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Panthers. Jordan Akins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Now Pollard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They'll throw again. Prescott. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he's got this down to the 35. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
1st down, Prescott. We'll go underneath here to Elliott. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they will take a knee here. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Panthers, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.